Welcome aboard TV lovers. I'm your host Becky. The show is Entertainment with Becky. E with Becks here on Joy Prime, on Multi TV, on Go TV, and on DSTV. Today is another day that the Lord has made. Let us all rejoice and be glad. Today I am going to give you the best of entertainment, so please stick with me.
I don't feel celebrated. It's a norm in Ghana. You know, Ghanaians don't celebrate Ghanaians doing good. They don't celebrate their stars. I think it's a norm. But I'm celebrating myself every now and then, and that is what is important. I started hustling for myself when I was in class 3. That time I had to go to the station and sell up and print store. You know, those days, to cater for myself and even support the family.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Well, I decided to visit you today because I haven't seen you in a very long time. The last time I checked, you were in US, and then you came back. You were the best man to our very good friend, Kokonsa. People call him Kokonsa, but he's called Eugene Kansa, of Peace FM. And I mean, that's just basically it. And you've released a couple of tracks, one track that is also making waves. So I just, came around to see how you're doing, basically. So
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. I promised earlier this year that I'll put in a lot of work.
Okay.
We dropped Dondo, and Dondo is everywhere. Like, we currently have the biggest song in Ghana right now.
The Dondo song?
Dondo, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you not just bragging because you're
a
rapper?
No, there've been 3 radio
stations
that did that let people call in vote for the popular song. And it was tagged along the biggest songs right now.
Okay.
And Dondo won all of them.
Okay.
So there's no doubt, like people, when I meet people, everybody, or even the artists, my colleague artists, are talking about how big the song is to them.
Wow.
There's no doubt that Dondo is the biggest song in Ghana right now.
For over 15 years, so over a decade of being in this industry, do you feel celebrated enough? Have you been celebrated enough, both Ghanaians, industry players, or people outside the country? Do you feel celebrated?
That's a big question right there, but I don't feel celebrated. It's a norm in Ghana. Ghanaians don't celebrate, Ghanaians doing good.
Okay.
They don't celebrate their stars. They don't celebrate their celebrities. So I think it's a norm. I feel like I've not been celebrated by Ghanaians enough. But I'm celebrating myself every now and then, and that is what is important.
I've been having a discussion with somebody, and we mentioned, we wake up every single day, we see and we call people celebrities. I mean, you have to do something to be celebrated.
Yeah.
These people that we call celebrities, you have to be, relevant or be doing something that is affecting the society.
Yeah.
That's when we can call you a celebrity.
Yeah.
I know, you have done a lot, but I want you to take us back from, how you started music, and now we're here in a Dondo era. From my personal,
your nonsense.
My personal favorite is I don't know the title, but that song.
Yeah.
When it comes up, it comes up.
Yeah.
It's still relevant.
Yeah, it's still relevant. It sounds like it was just released
yesterday. I know.
Yeah.
So from that era to today, Dondo, can you take us back? I want to hear the story. Maybe we might celebrate you enough. Maybe a lot of people don't know the story.
The story there, me, I never, my growing up was was a bit shady, you know.
Okay.
I started hustling for myself, you know, when I was in class 3. You know, that time I had to go to the station and sell at Pim store, okay. You know, those days, you know, to cater for myself and even support the family. But my dad lost his job at the tender age, yeah. You know. So growing up wasn't easy, you know. I've seen hardships, you know. I've gone through hardships, you know. But those are the things that strengthens me, you know. So when you listen to my early songs, or your nonsense, to Mato Kwakwa, to the word monkey they work, baboon they chop. The song came about after I released All Your Nonsense and I released Mato Kwakwa, which were doing great.
Great, yeah.
You know, but nobody knew it was even my song. You know, here I am, that my song is doing great on radio. Everywhere you pass, my song is playing. And I'll be walking there and the people don't even know that this is the person who, yes. You know, and people were eating our, you know, we were working hard and people were eating from our strength. So it turns into a music, you know, like, it was like, so when we will catch there, you know, we used to dream about when can we even get a car to drive. You know, we've been doing this music, our music is playing everywhere, and look at us, we don't even have food to eat. So that inspiration, you know, came about with that song, Monkey They Work, Baboon They Chop.
But have you always wanted to become a musician? Because I know that, you know, as children or as kids, I want to become a doctor, I want to become a nurse, you know, it's almost all the time, the big,
you know, when we are kids, when kids always, you know, have bigger dreams.
But what would you have become? What did you tell yourself?
You know, I really wanted to be a lawyer.
Okay.
You know, you know, and I wanted to do journalism growing up. You know, when I was in school, but I didn't know what God was going to turn me into.
Okay.
Yeah.
Journalism.
You know, Mami Kancho, I was in school.
Okay.
I did well in English, and I did well in Fanti.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I was in school, I was one of the, you know, best in literature.
Okay.
You know, and I read a lot.
Did you remember some of the books that you read?
Yeah.
I remember.
We read Shakespeare. The gods are not to blame.
Okay. You read that one too?
Yeah. Merchant of Venice.
Okay, that's Shakespeare.
Yeah, Shakespeare. Okay. The gods are not to blame. Olarotimi. Yeah.
I read Shakespeare.
The Mesh. Wole Soyinka.
Oh
yeah, and we did Leopard Single, the selection of African poetry, where we have Nayet and all those poems, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you know, I was, you know, I didn't know I would be a bigger musician like this, but I had some kind of music background because I remember my dad used to be in the Winneba Youth Choir when he was young in Winneba. When the Winneba Youth Choir started, he was part of it. My mom used to sing in church. Like when we go to church and the pastor is preaching, all of from nowhere you see my mom will get up and raise the tone, and everybody will be following it. Along. You know, so it was in the family. It's still in the family, and I think that's, you know, after school things took a change, and I became a musician.
So is it after senior high school?
Yeah, after senior, I used to perform in senior high school. I was doing, miming Muta Baruka.
Okay.
Yeah, I shall under pressure, under pressure, under pressure. You know, when we were in school, when there's break time or when there's no teacher in class, my friend will be beating on the table, and I will be doing the singing.
Were your parents, you know, receptive about your decision to do music?
Yeah, my parents didn't even see it coming because, you know, my parents wanted me to go to school. You know, when they always want you to go to school. I want you to do this. But at the point the push was even not there to go to school. So I had to choose what I believe in.
Yeah.
You know, so I said to my friends sometime in Sweden that hey, I can do what Obrafo and TikTok and those, they were the ones doing it at the time. So I told them, yo, I can do this thing. I can rap like these people. I can, they were like, oh, guy, you.
They laughed at you, I'm sure.
And that motivated me because I wanted to prove them wrong. So I moved from Sweden, came to Ashaiman and started chasing my dream, and the rest is history.
That's what they say. The rest is history. But so, are you fulfilled with what? Because you're still doing music. So
yeah, I'm still doing music.
I feel you're not fulfilled.
No, I'm not fulfilled. But I believe I'm thankful for where God has brought me. We growing up, we saw a lot of musicians going through a lot of hardships, die poor and all that. People didn't have a place of their own. These days we have musicians who can boast of their own houses. I think, God has brought us far. Yeah, we have to be thankful for.
So now that you're still doing music, and is this what you want to do for the rest of your life? Do you do anything apart from music?
Yeah, the music is the main call. The calling is music, but we can't just do music, till we have to do other things, branch into other businesses that we can, eat from. So we definitely doing that, trying to, put some new artists on and all that.
Yeah.
So that is the important thing we're doing right now.
Yeah, I was coming to that. So for the younger ones out there, for the younger generations, your story is inspiring. Okay, so what other message do you have for these young ones who are looking up to you, who want to become a musician, who have parents who would not allow them to do music, to pursue their dreams? What message do you have for them?
The message is simple. You have to believe yourself. Believe in what you do, and trust the process. It wouldn't take a day. But if you believe in what you are doing and you put more work into it, one day it will make sense. So don't stop doing what you're doing. Put your heart into it. Have passion with it, and believe in yourself and work hard. You will get there.
For over 15 years in your music career, what would you say would be your lowest point?
When I got arrested, that's one of the things, if I was to regret being a Ghanaian, that would be one of the things. But, all things, make sense at the end. What I say, going through that also changed my life and made me a better person. So sometimes you have to be thankful for whatever comes our way. But that was the lowest point in my music career, after entertaining over 30 million people in Ghana, they certainly try to bring me down with something that is not necessary.
Yeah.
So I think that was my lowest point, but it's all good.
Yeah,
we're still here, we're still banging.
Yeah, you still have a new song. Dondo. Yeah, so if you haven't, heard the song yet, is on YouTube. When are you shooting a video for that particular song? There's no video for it.
Yeah, we're shooting a video very soon. The song is too dope. People decided to jump on it. Sarkodie decided to jump on it.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Easy jumped on it.
Wow.
Now Medical has also jumped on it. So, now
it's the biggest song.
Yeah, it's the biggest song, and we want to do a video with all these guys on it.
Now I understand why you said it's the biggest song.
Yeah, it's the biggest song. It's the trend.
I thought you were just bragging about, rappers, you guys brag.
Yeah,
I am the biggest.
I am the only rapper who never bragged.
Are you sure?
I never said I will buy Ferrari for a girl in my rap. I never said I own a Lamborghini in my rap.
Okay.
But if you listen to the other rappers, they say it. Me wa Lamborghini, me to plane, me to say. They can't even buy Toyota Corolla. So, they are the braggarts.
Okay.
Me, I don't brag. I say what it is.
The perception about rappers is, I mean, I feel the perception is they think that that's the style. You have to brag, even when you don't have it.
But you know, it's a wrong perception, because that is what is causing the youth to, you know, go wayward.
Okay.
Because some people don't have things and they will go and say they have it.
They have it.
And now it's causing even death, because I remember some guy in the US who said he had some money, he showed all the money, and it wasn't even true.
That
he got killed for that. Because people thought, oh, you have money, bring the money. Oh, I don't have the money. Cool. You know, we have to preach, you know, reality.
Yeah.
You know, let people know how you go through, you know, the hardships to attain the success. Don't come and preach about success when you don't even have it. You know, so, you know, people rap about whatever, but me, I don't believe in that. That's even what makes me unique, and that makes me, you know,
the biggest.
The
rapper.
biggest, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. The biggest rapper. So how about your, you know, peak moment, your very peak one?
You know, I don't know, but I know I never had a peak moment, you know, and I'm always chilling.
Yeah.
What did I say? I want to specify this to Ghanaians. I've never been the #1 artist in Ghana.
Okay.
Because even the times that you know, the Abodam times when I was not the best artist in Ghana by then. But I was playing my part. Okay. And that's what I do. I never I'm the best artist in Ghana, because there are other artists who are, you know, equally doing good.
Yeah.
But the fact is, for 15 years of doing music, if you count the top 5 from that 15 years till now, I've been there.
Yeah. Were you even nominated in the Artist of the Decade category? Sarkodie won that.
Yeah, but that Artist of the Decade thing didn't make sense, and it doesn't make sense, you know, because if it's the Artist of the Decade,
10 years. Samini was
upon what criteria are you basing your nominations on?
Well, according to the tag, is Artist of the Decade. So I'm thinking
decade who's been
there, relevant, giving us music for over 10 years and still here.
So if Kwaw Kese wasn't nominated for that award, is the thing not fake? Because let me tell you, have you heard of For the Poppin'?
Yeah.
Have you heard the monkey way they were?
Yes,
it was 2009, 2019. That's 10 years.
Yes.
You know, have you heard Yakubu and all those songs? Suedra, we've been dropping bangers since. So how do you base your selection criteria? We've been doing shows. I did the biggest show ever in GH history at Labadi Beach. 40,000 tickets sold at the time. So if we are in 2019, 10 years ago I did that. So if I haven't done it in 2019, does that mean I don't have to be part? I did it. It's the biggest show. I did it with Panji.
Panji, I know. Yeah.
You know? So it doesn't make sense. Look at the things Samini has done. He's done a lot. He's brought even artists out for the artists to also be big in Ghana. You know, such a thing you have to you know, honor. But you don't honor people because you just want to honor people. You have to sit down and think about the achievement the people have achieved in 10 years. Then you honor them. You know, but it's like that. Now we follow more social media. So some girl will come and shake the ass and get 100 million, 100,000 views. And you don't get that view. So that girl is popular than you. That's the Ghana we are in right now. And it doesn't make sense.
What can we do to change that? Because we want to celebrate things that make sense, things that are impactful. So what can we do as a people? I'm also part of it.
Yeah.
What do you think we can do to change that whole thing? Because Ghana is for all of us.
The media plays an important role in changing stuff like that, because the media is always putting things out.
Okay.
And the media recently has been, some of them channel their energy on negative reportage. And they claim that brings traffic
Okay.
to their website.
Okay.
So if that's what we want, then this thing will never change. You know, but there are some real people out there who recognize the real ones who are doing the real work. And those people, we salute them, and you know, they should keep on working hard and pushing the truth.
Don't you think that artists or, you know, individuals are also a factor to that? Because some people would rather go and post their stuff on social media, disregarding the media, the mainstream media.
I think because the mainstream media has not been helpful.
Really?
Yes, the mainstream media has not been
When
helpful.
When you started 10 years or 15 years ago, I mean, I'm sure there was no social media at the time.
Yeah.
You have to play your music on radio stations.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That was the media.
Yeah.
But we're here in 2019, we're in a social media era. And because you think that social media gives you more mileage, you disregard the media.
No,
you don't always... When was the last time, Kwaw? When was the last time you brought a video to Joy Prime to be played for you? When was the last time you called a DJ to play your song for you?
We do.
You still do?
We do, yes, we do.
Don't you release music on social media, on YouTube, on
yeah,
iTunes and all of that?
Listen, because if the DJ plays the music, how do you get your money?
Okay.
In Ghana, the only way a musician makes money is when he performs.
Okay.
Nobody buys CD anymore. How many people have iTunes to download your song from iTunes in Ghana? You see? So if artists put their songs out there on social media, maybe iTunes, YouTube, they want to get some royalties from the music, because we spend money to do the music.
I understand.
You know, but when we give the songs to DJs and they don't support us, thinking we have to pay before they play. Meanwhile, I have spent money to record the song. Nobody has paid me back.
Okay.
Help me so that I can get heard. You say I have to pay. If I don't get to pay, maybe it means that my music will not get anywhere.
Be played. Okay.
So social media is okay, DJ is not playing my song. Okay, I can get 100 people or 10 people to listen to the song on social media. One person might share and it will keep going. So you would rather go there if you know that, oh, the DJ cannot help me. So these things have changed with time. Back then, people will come to the studio to come and take the music. The DJ will come to the studio and be the first person to drop the song.
But now
it's payment. What do you say?
Okay.
You call a DJ, please play my song, and he will tell you straight. Oh, wow, it's a pay bow.
Like how much do you
imagine if
for the dondo?
Imagine dondo.
So
if you don't play dondo,
that's
maybe your show will not even pop.
So I'm saying that, like, what's like the minimum charge that sometimes DJs
No. The thing is, you can't come out and say, oh, this person charged me like this.
I'm not saying you should mention names, but like minimum of how much you think that DJs will take from you before playing your songs. That is when you need help, when you need them to play your songs for you.
I think I have to come up with the figures. So next time.
do you have to go and think about it? The
figures. But I'm just saying, you know, they are all part of the hindrances that make people have, you know, other thoughts. What I say? Yeah, if the DJs are supporting us, playing Ghana music, oh yeah, we are Mbonkwa, the Ghana music will go on. But if the DJ is not playing our music, playing foreign music, and charging you the Ghanaian to play your music, What I say? It means we are killing our own thing.
Okay.
And that will, the only option you have is go to social media because only DJ be in charge. What I say?
All right, so we're still here on Entertainment with Becky right here on Joy Prime on Multi TV. My name is Becky. My guest, I am still talking to Kwaw Kese, but we would like to take a very short break. We'll be back. We need to just finish this water. All right, we're still logged on to Joy Prime. This is Entertainment with Becky E with Becks, your favorite entertainment show. We're still relaxing here with the man insane. Why he's calling himself the man insane, I still can't fathom that, but he says he should be called the man insane. Kwaw Kese, honorable journalist, lawyer Kwaw. We're still here. What else are you up to, babe?
Yeah, I'm a chief too. Chief.
Hey,
Nana Bodondo the first.
We have added chief to it. Nana
Bodondo the first.
Chief, I'm so glad that we're having this conversation. But do you have anything else up your sleeves, things that we should know about, so that we can celebrate you more?
You know, yeah, as for the celebration, even if you don't celebrate me, I celebrate myself.
Which is cool. Yeah. Which is so cool.
But I have a lot of stuff coming up the sleeve. My time has some new artists that we're working on.
Okay.
You know, so far, if you have watched, they know the video. You see me, you see Sconti, and you see Nana Yasmin.
Yeah.
And they are my new artists.
And the Dondo is also featuring Sconti.
Featuring Sconti.
Yeah.
So, and Sconti produced Yakubu. Sconti produced Trap House, and you know, other songs. So Sconti is officially my artist.
Okay.
And Nana Yasmin also, and we're working on bringing other people on board.
All these people are rappers or?
We have singers, we have rappers, we have beat makers.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and yeah, this year I'm definitely gonna drop a tape, you know.
An album?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And yeah, we're working on it too, and there will be a big show from my camp. So people should watch out for that.
Okay.
Aside that, we'll be dropping a lot of singles, a lot of bangers, you know, dropping songs with other people. My next single with Moogie's, you know, people should watch out for that. Yeah.
Have you ever dropped a song that didn't catch, like didn't bang, like bang bang?
All my songs bang, you know.
Okay.
I would say I'm the only artist whose song that is 15 years old can and still sounds like it was played today.
Yes, yeah.
If you play All Your Nonsense, it sounds like it just came out yesterday. If you play Mato Kwakwa, you know, if you play Naya Atal, if you play all these songs, they sound like it was just
from yesterday.
So I'm the only artist who never dropped a flopped music. Every song is a banger. We take time to perfect the banger and we drop it.
Wow.
Yeah, from All Your Nonsense, For the Popping, The Word We Day,
okay, you should sing that song again.
Mental Mount.
I mean, I think you should do a remix or something. Yeah, maybe I would want to be on that remix.
A remix will make sense.
I sing.
You know.
Maybe I sing.
To Yakubu, Sue Dragona, or da me Kati Boom. Yeah. You know, the basic dondo. Bangers upon bangers. What I say?
This guy needs to be celebrated, man. So your family, how is your family doing?
My family is doing good. Yeah.
Were you with them in the U.S.? Because I saw, you know, some pictures of you in the U.S.
You know, I wasn't in the U.S. with my family. I went to Antigua,
okay.
The island of Antigua, yeah,
okay.
for a show. But the show was rained off, and Antigua is just by the U.S. So
okay.
yeah, I just went to the U.S. to cool off before coming to Ghana.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you rich?
I'm not rich, but I'm not poor.
Yeah, you don't have any problem.
Yeah, I don't have any problem. My problems only stays in my house. Everybody has a problem though, but
yours stays in your house.
Yeah, it stays in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a strong person, aren't you?
Of course.
Do you cry?
Every person cries.
Well, some people, I'm not sure everybody cries.
I cry sometimes.
What makes you cry?
When, you know, when I have to cry.
But I need to know what makes you cry.
Some
people, injection makes them cry.
Sometimes even being happy, too much happiness.
But those are tears of joy. I'm talking about sad cry.
Sad cry.
I'm so sad.
When
I want to cry.
When my dad died, I cried.
Oh.
When Fennec died, I cried.
Yeah.
You know, when my newborn baby died, I cried. You know, so I cry when the need is there. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as a journalist, can you end this beautiful conversation for us? We've been having a very quiet, nice time.
You know,
we have to go. It's
been a beautiful day, you know. I never had a good time like this in the afternoon with the journalists. What I say.
Is that your way of ending the show?
Thank you for blessing my day, you know, with your looks. Yo, you know, and you go out there, I have new music for you guys out there, you know. The madness still keeps going. What I said, this time you beautify, you know. So we call it beautiful madness. You know, go out there and check my new sound, Dondo, you know, and watch out for the remix of Dondo featuring Sarko, the Medical, Mr. Easy, Sconty, and myself, dropping ASAP very soon. What I say. You know, this is the man Insane, and it's been my pleasure, you know, being on the show, me with Becks, you know. This is the man Insane. About that way, I can. What I say.
Okay, we're done. Thank you.